Hi, everyone. Hope that you are all having a great day. I'd like to share with you today a little pick me up. A lot of times in the afternoon, mid afternoon, we have a tendency to get a little low on energy. And a lot of times that's when we reach for a caffeinated soft drink or candy bar, something that might give us a little bit of a lift, but could potentially cause another crash. So, to do something natural to boost our energy, we are going to use our breath. And before we begin the exercise, I want to explain just a couple little things about why we want to use our breath as a natural way to increase our energy. So maybe you've noticed, or maybe you haven't, but when we get stressed or when we get really concentrated on something, we have a tendency to take very shallow breaths and sometimes may even be holding our breath without even realizing it. So, what do you think the long term effect is when we breathe shallow or even hold our breath for long periods of time? What do you think is happening inside our body? Well, a few things. So we aren't getting oxygen into our lungs, which therefore is not getting into our blood. From the oxygenated blood goes from our lungs to our heart, and where does it go to first? Our brain. So if we have oxygen deprived brain cells, do you think we can think clearly? Do you think that we're going to have energy? Our brain consumes over 25% of the fuel. So, of the food we eat, our brain needs 25% of that fuel to function. It is the highest metabolizing organ in our body. It also needs oxygen. So does every single cell in our body. We have 72 trillion cells that make up each and every one of us, and they all need oxygen to survive. So if we are depriving our lungs of oxygen and they can constantly get filled of carbon dioxide, we become what? We become toxic, we become lethargic, we get headaches. So let's take the next couple minutes or less to re-energize ourselves, re-energize our blood, re-energize our brain, and be able to kick out the rest of this day with some non-caffeinated, all natural oxygen and breath. So how I'd like to start this exercise out is just by placing one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly, right about your belly button, or maybe even a little lower than your belly button. And I just want you to sit in a comfortable position, whether you're at your desk or at home. Just get in a comfortable position where your back is supported, your feet are on the floor flat. You can close your eyes if you like to, and just allow yourself to take a couple deep breaths in and out. As you take your next breath, become aware of how or if your hands are moving. Is the hand on your chest moving in and out? Is the hand on your belly moving in and out? Ultimately, we want to fill the whole capacity of our lung. And our lung is encaged by our rib cage. So if you can think about how the rib cage starts at the top of your chest by your collarbone and goes all the way down close to around your belly button, the lungs are big balloons inside of there that could really use some fresh oxygenated air or some fresh oxygen to supply our blood. So what we want to do is think about our lower belly as being a big red balloon. And as we inhale, we want to soften our belly and allow it to grow as we fill the red balloon with air. As the balloon fills up, we're going to fill the lungs, ribs, chest, holding, exhaling our chest, compressing our ribs, and drawing in our belly toward our spine. Inhaling as we allow the belly to expand and fill with air, allowing our ribs to expand side to side, front to back, and air filling all the way up into our chest, holding and exhaling from our chest, through our ribs, contracting and drawing our belly toward our chest. Continue this exercise for as long as you can, ultimately 26 breaths in and out. That might sound simple, but it could be difficult. So whether you get in 10 deep breaths or 26 deep breaths, I hope that your day is filled with energy, peace, calmness, and productivity. Until next time, have a wonderful day.